Time for today's three-stock lunch, and today it's all about earnings. Here with our trades is Eva Ados. She's Chief Investment Strategist with ERShares. Eva, welcome to you. Let's start with Shopify. I mean, its earnings topped estimates, but the shares are down nearly 20% on weak guidance for a company that usually beats and raises, a poster child of a growth stock, at least up until now. Eva, what's the trade?
Well, it's a hold. We actually own the stock. This was a great company, great growth story during COVID. The revenue growth was 85%. The company is coming down to earth now, so they're reporting slower growth going forward. Their margins are expected to drop by 0.5%. But let's face it, this is a company that has a revenue growth which is double their peers. And if you have taken the 20% hit, I think you should hold on to it.
All right, so there's the trade on Shopify. Let's talk about beverage alcohol, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Kelly. Anheuser-Busch InBev shares, they're higher after topping first quarter earnings estimates. As you can see, they're up about 4%. Still, though, this is the maker of Bud Light. That's the question here. They're seeing a decline in demand from the boycott that started in April of last year. There's still a carryover there. Eva, it's not just Bud Light. There's positivity elsewhere in the portfolio. But what's the trade overall for AB InBev?
It is a hold. I agree with you. It's not everything bad about it. Let's face it. This is Bud Light, and their beer sales came down 1%. Their U.S. revenue came down by 9%. That was mostly attributed to the controversial commercial, Bud Light commercial, which had a significant conservative backlash. Now the company is putting that in the rearview mirror. The focus now is the Summer Olympics, where Michelob Ultra will be the exclusive sponsor of Team USA. That's expected to boost sales. It's creating a lot of excitement. I would say, given the fact that their margins are double their peers and the company has great potential going forward, I would continue to hold. It's a solid hold.
They see them pushing Mich Ultra all the time.
Athlete's beer.
Exactly, athlete's beer. Finally, Electronic Arts forecasts full-year bookings below estimates as gamers cut spending. Shares are down more than 2% today. Eva, what would you do with a name like this?
I would sell it. It's been dead money for many years. The company has come down 10% in 6 years. You have actually lost money if you owned it in the last 6 years. So the future does not look bright either. The company is reporting that that they will have fewer games released in the future. That's coupled with the fact of their relatively high valuation, which is 2 times peers on a PE basis, and the revenue growth that's half peers. So when you enter a market where GDP growth is coming down, we have a significantly higher relative valuation, and also revenue growth that's half your peers, it doesn't look that good. It's a sell.